Okay, and I believe I should be live once more, coming at everyone in their homes. This is going to be an experience. I want to warn everyone of that right now. This is Dude Simulator 3. The Twitch name for this game is Dude Simulator 5. I don't know why that's the case. I'm cRoss. In the chat with me, I have the current world record holder for this game, Shatterglass, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Shatterglass. I'm from England, and I'm the current world record holder for Dude Simulator 3.
Alright, and without much further ado, I hope everyone is ready to simulate a dude. Or several. So, timer starts on first input, so I will give you a countdown starting in 3, 2, 1, go. So this is the first level of the game. We start in our house. We've got some pizza in this microwave. I'm gonna collect a snow scraper here. 6 seconds is good. Yeah, slice of pizza. It's warm.
Yeah.
We're gonna dive through the window. We're gonna crouch under our car, and we're gonna start sweeping snow off of it. What a beautiful day indeed. Well said, Mr. Dude.
Yeah.
Do we actually know? Does this character have a name?
No, I've always just called him the Dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. In case anyone in the live stream is wondering why the microwave was stopped halfway through, for some reason in the timer, even though the microwave goes up in 10-second increments, it was coded so that the pizza only takes 6 seconds to heat up. It's looking at the door. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you just pause it and then open it when it says 4 seconds. And if anyone's wondering what he just did right then when he opened up the menu screen, is during the fade to black in between levels, if you go into the main menu, hit main menu, and then hit resume, it resumes you at the next level. Essentially, you've got the same amount of loading time, but there's a fade to black and fade back in that it completely skips, saving a few seconds.
Yeah, it's crazy. Who discovered that, actually? Was it you?
I think it was me, actually, now that I
Yeah,
think
because
about it.
I never saw it until you mentioned it in the chat.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing it on Lolro's original run, but anyway. Essentially, all we're doing here is just running up to this truck. It's a very special truck. It drives.
Yeah, it takes us exactly to this car, which is faster.
Yeah. So we're just going to immediately ditch that truck because this car is faster. One thing to note about this car, though, is it has a hilarious tendency for flipping over, just because jankly coded. No.
I want to point out that this is as much of a racing game as you're going to get until Colin McRae Rally comes on.
But yeah. And then, do you want me to explain the rock, or do you want to explain the rock?
Yes, please do, while I'm focusing on this.
So, essentially, this is something I discovered not that long ago, where this is like one of the only spots in the game where NPCs will spawn whether you're near it or not. Because most of the time, NPC spawning is based on how far away you are from the spawning location, rather than how, rather than anything else. Except this is like the only spot that we know of that they will spawn at, whether you're in front of it or not. So it's just a useful spot you can sit and murder people. And
there we go.
Oh Christ! In case anyone's wondering why we're throwing snowballs at people, the snowballs have an interesting property in which, since they're a physics object, it will hit whoever you're throwing it at multiple times, dealing more damage than any other hit would.
And it's also just a case of it leaves a physics object on the ground as well. That they can trip over. And just to answer that question in the chat, yes, this game is in Unity. What else?
You couldn't make jank out of anything.
Oh no, that's really bad.
You should be fine, honestly.
Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to introduce you to the concept of car flipping right now.
Car flipping is my favorite hobby. Basically, you just crouch next to it and then boink.
Oh, that really didn't work.
Oh, that did not work. Scuff.
Perfect.
But yeah, the only reason that my world record run doesn't have any car flips in it is just because I did enough to get lucky enough that I didn't need to. Like car flip, like having to flip your car is extremely common.
Yeah. So, using the power of our incredible thighs and thick skull, we just basically... It's basically like, we basically act as a human car jack, don't we? And just sit under the car and stand upright, and it just launches the damn thing.
Gonna start... Wait, is the dude from this game One Punch Man?
He may well be.
He just stands up and the car goes flying.
Yeah.
Right, so Yeah, essentially all that we're doing this level all you do is that your car runs out of gasoline, so you have to go through a town, murder some people for their money, so you can afford more gasoline.
Yeah, so I want to point out that we hijacked 2 cars because our car ran out of gas. 2 cars that were full of gas. Alright, so this strat is very interesting. So the same thing as the Fade to Black skip happens on this level, except for we go and stand at this door. So at this point in the story, our dude is spending a night in a motel, and he's got a loud neighbor in this motel who's... I did not mean to go to main menu. Whoops. Alright, fine. That was... Okay, force of habit, yeah.
Ross, disappointed.
I know. I'm sorry. Listen, this wasn't going to be world record after that. First, after refuel there.
Yeah, but it's worth pointing out what he's doing right now is during that fade to black, it sort of locks your movement, so you're not able to move. But if you go into your menu and go out, it just completely voids the fact that you can't move, so you can just move during a fade to black. It's really useful.
Yeah. Okay. So during that first fade to black, we actually don't have audio for some reason, but the second one we do. So.
Yeah, the second one, for some reason, audio turns itself on halfway through, and you have an actual audio cue you can go off of as to when you can start moving.
Okay, and what I'm gonna do here... What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna crouch through a wall, open the door from the inside, and just blast the guy. Alright, that's sorted any problems with him making noise. He's done. It's fine, it's over.
You've warped through a wall to shoot him because he was too loud.
Yeah.
And for anyone in the audience wondering, that strat's not faster. We just think it's funny.
It's actually like as slow as it takes you to turn around. So.
Yeah.
Explain this strat.
Okay, so what you're doing...
Alright, you're too slow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that level. It's
so
easily my favorite level. You just crowd... Okay.
What
level is you're meant to murder a bunch of people for money to buy a screwdriver to unscrew the sink and sneak out through a corridor type thing behind it. But instead you can just sort of jam your face into the sink hard enough that you clip through the wall, and then you're just in the exit zone of the entire level.
Yeah, that was a prison, by the way. We escaped from prison by...
That's how long it takes to escape prison.
This guy, we just tell him we're on our way to see our friend, and he obliges, completely ignoring the fact that we just escaped from prison. Alright, I need you to explain this strat.
Oh, Christ. Peace, chat. Okay, so this is also a relatively new strat. Essentially, there is a thing in the game you can do where you just urinate on people with these tiny little objects. But what happens when you urinate people is it makes a little roll in the code that says, is this person going to be aggressive towards you or not? And if yes, they will follow you until they die or you die. So what you want to do is you want to get as many people as you can to follow you, and then crouch under a car and just smack people until you have the money you need to finish the level. But yeah, so what all my mate over here is doing now is just urinating on people until they get angry with him.
Yeah, so basically just a standard night out in Glasgow.
I'll give you that. That one was funny.
Okay, right. That car does not normally flip like that, so we have to wait under this truck now.
Yeah, then you can use the backup car, which is nice and heavy, which I always appreciate. Okay.
Collecting money in this game is a nightmare because of how small the window to actually interact with it is.
Yeah, a lot of, because like all of the corpses are physics objects, so like it's really difficult. Like, obviously we could get better at grabbing the money, but that's just kind of effort. It's easier to just jank until it works.
Okay, I should be able to get one more $7 off.
That cheat hasn't been a bad.
Oh, perfect. All right, so we collected $120 there to get money for a taxi.
Yeah, apparently taxis cost.
Oh no! What happened there? Why am I at the first level?
You pressed main menu again. Just exit out and press.
It's fine. Okay, right. That was really okay. I got scared. I got scared. That happens. It's funny because like someone accidentally did that and thought that they figured out a new world record strategy.
Yes, they did.
Which was a real shame. By the way, time is coming up very shortly.
Yeah. This is the last level.
Yeah, so $120 for a taxi, that is a long way.
$120 for a taxi to immediately just steal another car.
Yeah, so we get out of the car, we get our present, okay, well, I'll go around the fence. Okay, here's the final trick of the game. Hop through the window, up to the top floor, time.
There we go.
And this is our friend. So the story of that game, if you couldn't tell, should have been easy. We were going to our friend's birthday party. And yeah, one hell of a party he's having. And we gave him his present. So now that we've given him his present, we can feel free to just leave. Just gonna watch his house as it descends further into the distance. Oh no.
Yeah, this is
The roof.
the revenge plot.
Yeah, I don't know what was in that present. Actually, I've never considered that it was like that the present was what made the house explode until just now. Oh no! Well, that was Dude Simulator. Final time 8:56. I'm not sure. That might actually. That's very close to my PB. I don't know if it's better or not.
I can check if you want.
You can check it. I can check it afterwards. I think.
Your
So-
PB, that's actually faster than your PB.
Really? So that's a new PB on stream? No way! How much faster was that?
About 40 odd seconds.
Wow!
I think it's been a while since you've done runs then, apparently.
It has actually.
I mean, fair enough. But yeah, there you go.
And that was Dude Simulator. Thank you for showing up for this. I know you may need a minute to recover. So I'm sure we're gonna be going to an intermission, and we'll be setting up for the next game. Green Dog, what is our next game?
I'm still confused. Whatever happened on stream? I just need a minute. Whew.
So do
okay.
I.
Next game is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. The game.
Oh yes. All right. Everyone, you'd better be looking forward to that because that is a fantastic run. And if there's one thing that can top this dude, it's Scott Pilgrim.
What a dude. But yeah. So that was Dude Simulator 3. That's...
Thanks for coming along, everyone.
Yeah. And thanks to all the people hosting this for having me commentate. It was a big honor.